Hey everyone, it's Tiffany Tee here, and I hope you guys all had a great Saturday. It's actually still Saturday for me. I'm just going to bed as you guys are probably all waking up, but I'm committed to doing my day 2 of the W.A.D.E 30-day vulnerability challenge. So that's why I really wanted to talk about what I'm going to talk about right now, because it's like I'm like, hey, I haven't been posting a lot of videos for a bit, and that's fine. But because I have to call myself on my own shit and be like, you know what, Tiffany, I know why you're not making videos, and it's because you don't want to be vulnerable. A lot of what I do and my past puts myself out there in a way it's sometimes quite challenging because of just all the stuff I've been through, all the things I've done, all the things I haven't done, all the things I've accomplished, all the things I haven't accomplished. I mean, it's always like that cause and effect, give and take balance thing. So when I looked over the past year, I was like, you know what? When I was succeeding, when I was most successful, I was vulnerable. So why am I escaping vulnerability? What is going on? So when I was talking to Wade the other night, and I heard him sharing the same thing on the phone, I was like, you know what, Wade, let's do a challenge. I love 30-day challenges, but let's really do this, and let's put ourselves out there and just see what happens. And after the 30 days, whether we grow or not, after that time is over, let's just do this. And I'm so grateful that he agreed to participate in this with me, because this is not something easy, especially, like I said, I've been up. I'm just going to bed after I make this video, literally. I don't even know what time it is in the morning. I've been working in the studio, but that's another thing. My schedule is really off, and it has been for a while. But since I'm opening myself up to getting uncomfortable by coming forth with the things that I don't like about my life right now, and that I want to improve about my life. And don't get me wrong, my life is amazingly awesome, beyond belief. I mean, I'm so blessed, so grateful in every single way. So I don't want to get that misconstrued, because I hold myself at a high level, in my opinion, and I think when I'm not playing on that level, that's when I kind of feel a little bit off. So since I'm opening up myself to, sharing publicly about things that I want to change and improve on, and actually admitting how I'm fucking up, or how I don't like how I'm handling things, and calling myself on my own shit. That's a struggle, but it's such a beautiful struggle. It really is. And I'm gonna get vulnerable here and share a few areas where I feel like I've been falling short, because that's what this challenge is about. This next 30 days is really putting forth the effort and the actions that it takes to grow, because there are differences between saying and doing. So I'm going to give you a few main areas of my life where I am not happy with the way I'm handling it. And the first one, and many of you probably know this, is I'm such a procrastinator. Even though I am extremely good at working under pressure, and I make things happen at the end of the day when I need to, no matter what, if I feel like it. But I don't like the feeling lately of the pressure of the build-up. That causes, and it causes me anxiety. It causes me stress on me. I choose to let it stress me out, but this pressure buildup is one thing I'm really working on over this next period of my growth cycle. And then the changes that I'm making in my life right now, and in the process of doing these things, I'm really putting forth the effort to participate in the actions or activities that make me feel good instead of feel bad, that make my vibrations raise, and I vibrate at that frequency where you're just in a state of joy. And the overwhelming sense of continually feeling so behind is not making me feel good. And I'm sick of playing catch up. I'm so sick of it. So another one, I've been totally over-promising and under-delivering. And that's not okay with me. And it's because of the fact that I have a hard time saying no to people. I am too nice. And I really do truly want to do everything. Sometimes I think I'm Superwoman and I forget that I'm human. And I just want to work with everyone on every level, and I need to set boundaries. So I find myself constantly working on tasks and projects, and even though I find them enjoyable and it doesn't feel like work, and at the end of the day I feel like, I just don't know where my days go. I feel drained, and I feel not in balance with my highest self. Not that I'm so far off track or anything. It's just that I feel that I'm not living my full potential and vibrating at my highest ability that I can. And I know that. I think we all, when we fall short, we know it. We feel it on a soul level. So that's another one. Let's see what I remember. And then I haven't felt really good with just the way I've been hiding my spiritual aspects and abilities, which, as far as being fearful of stating the fact that I have a tremendous deep connection with another realm, an angelic realm, a spirit realm, a realm that I'm so familiar with. And it's familiar to me, but yet I haven't fully made sense of it. Therefore, I haven't felt qualified to talk about it and share about it publicly. And the truth is this spiritual aspect of my life is really, it makes up a humongous portion of who I am. And the innate qualities and gifts that I have, the abilities that I have with my intuition and my divination and just connecting to that source energy and so forth. It's like I've been denying that huge aspect of myself, and I fell off and have kind of withdrawn to make sense of it all and figure myself out. And thank God for the people in my life who I'm close enough with to really open up and ask for help, ask for them to help me make sense of all of this, because just to confirm I'm not going insane. I mean, I already know I'm insane in a great way, of course, but sometimes in life we think, well, at least I did. Sometimes I think I'm really fucking crazy. But and these people have listened to my feedback, and the feedback just naturally comes to me. I don't know where it comes from or how or why or what. Like I said, I'm making sense of it all. But they've been participating and giving me real, honest feedback on a level that I can feel confident enough and qualified enough now to know that what I'm experiencing is real. And I've been experiencing this most of my life. I just haven't been, I guess, confident or comfortable or whatever enough to even ask someone for help to work with me on a level to where I'm like, hey, let me give you my feedback. This is what I see, what's going on. This is what my guides and angels are telling me. Because I think that in the past that was kind of crazy talk. But these days in the new age, it's not. And And I especially want to thank Dave Daly because and Brian King has helped out tremendously in a personal growth and development aspect. But I also didn't give Brian really the chance yet to see that spiritual aspect of my gifts and abilities. I mean, I think I did one card reading for him or something, and he said that he found interest in it, but I didn't pursue it beyond that. So Dave Daly I've been working really close with, and if it wasn't for him allowing me to give my feedback and see how it applies to his life, I probably wouldn't be this far today, with knowing in my heart what it is that I want to do in life that makes my soul smile and my heart sing. So thank you, Dave. I've also been resenting myself for just not sticking to some of the commitments I've made, and following through with the things in life that I said I would do. But then I have to remind myself that at the end of the day, I'm not perfect. I'm actually far from it. And I need to remind myself to give myself a break and not beat myself up so much, especially for stupid, petty shit like that. Because I of all people, I mean, I preach this all the time. Like, we are so cool. We're so amazingly awesome as infinite conscious beings. So, so for me, I know I'm not being vulnerable when I start judging myself, when I start doubting myself. Those are the moments where I got to look back and observe myself and be aware enough to say, all right, this is it, Tiff. This is the moment. This is what I should be doing. And this is why. So I obviously know I'm off track. What am I doing about it? I am getting outside of my comfort zone. I'm doing a 30-day challenge. I'm growing. I'm learning. And I'm doing a little bit each day to get better. So I really think that when you get uncomfortable, that when you feel that uncomfort, that's when you know you've got to just show up and do it. Like with this video, I'm freaking exhausted. And I'll tell you, I'll be honest, it's uncomfortable for me to even do this video and share all this publicly, oh my gosh. So however, once I do it, I get out of, once I get out of my comfort zone and I get out of my way and I just deliver it and get it out to the public right away, I feel like, yeah, I did it. Great. And then that elevates my level a little bit higher. So from my perspective, we can either choose to approach ourselves with tenderness and warmth and vulnerability and vulnerable love and interest, or we can turn away from ourselves, basically. So we can turn away, or we deny that vulnerability. We deny that we're vulnerable to begin with, and we can try to suppress the experience of that by letting ourselves get distracted, by getting busy, by doing all sorts of unnecessary things to move away from the truth of what is really going on for us. So it's in that choice. In that one choice lies everything. The Buddhists talk about, we can either love or we can fear. It's that one choice that we have. We can love or fear. So I can love myself here in my vulnerability, or I can fear myself in my vulnerability. And that's that one choice is like the foundation, the stepping stone for my whole entire life, and yours too, in my opinion. And it's one we get to make over and over again. It's not just one choice in life. It's a constant choice to make daily. But we get to make it at the end of the day. Nobody decides for us except for us. And if they do, we allow them to. And thank God we live in a place where it's a very generous universe. And it's a forgiving universe. So if I choose for a moment that I can't choose to love in this minute, it's really a lovely truth that even if I have denied myself for a long time, or a little bit of time, that I can turn this around, and I have the freedom to turn it around at any moment. So I am taking a different approach. So this, I know I cannot make every single person happy. I can't make every single person love me, or love my videos, or love my content. All I can do is really just be my authentic self, and stay true to the vision that I have, and my own truth that I've made for myself, that nobody else has made for me. And to just follow my own inspirations daily, and follow what makes me happy. So whatever's like happening out there, it's not in my control anyway. So I'm choosing to let it go, and that's my wish to all of you, to follow your own vision and do something in some way that helps you get to the next level you want to go to. And even sometimes if you have to take a step back, or 2 or 3 or 5, that's just what you have to do. You have to do what you got to do to get to where you want to be, or else you're never going to get there. So anyways, okay, I'm extremely tired. I'm going to bed now. This is the last task I've had to do. And yes, I did it, so I do feel better. See, that's action proving results, or however it goes. I don't know. My brain's not working properly. So, Wade, I watched both of your videos, and I just love it. I love the fact that you're participating in this with me. And I just thank everybody for tuning in. And if you want to do this in your own way, on your own time or level, we'd love to hear your feedback. Or if you want to participate in any way at all. Our whole goal here, when we came into agreement of this 30-day vulnerability challenge, was to, yes, do it for ourselves first, but with the intentions that if we put ourselves out there and set the example and lead by example, that maybe something we say might resonate with someone else to do the same. So not only is it for us, but it's for you guys too. Let's see what else. Yeah, thank you just to everybody. I love you all. You're amazing and great in your imperfections and your perfections. So have a great weekend. I know I will be personally loving life and living it up like usual, or at least doing it to my best ability. All right, everybody, take care, and I will see you tomorrow for day 3, which will actually be your day today, but my day tomorrow, because I'm going to bed. All right, thanks, you guys. Have a good one.